Whose shelves?
Do with your eyes wider one more time.
Okay. Whose shelves? Yeah.
Watch me doing it.
Happy KO, everyone. Got an interesting video for you today. Have you ever wanted to have cello or string bass in your tracks? So you get on your keyboard and you put in some MIDI strings. Well, we got sick of doing that. Me in particular, because I don't think they sound very good. I think they sound like someone who's playing keyboard who put a string setting on it. So I went out and bought a bow and thought we would try turning our guitar or bass into a cello and seeing if that would actually work. I hope you enjoy the forthcoming video.
Rosin up your bow.
He's actually right. The first thing you want to do is rosin your bow. Rosin up your bow. And because we're doing this on a bass guitar, it's not like we put cello strings on it, so they are bass guitar strings, which are metal strings, so it's going to rip right through the rosin and possibly the strings, possibly the bow hairs themselves. These are horse hairs, so you'll have to rosin it every single time you play or record something. It might tear through them. We'll see. In case some of you might be asking, why don't you just go out and buy a cello or a string bass?
This is a bass with strings.
But in case you're wondering why, I'll show you my answer rather than tell you it. Drew, explain what you just put on this.
Oh, that's some duct tape.
Duct tape. And then what's that there? That little wooden thing?
Oh, that's a clothespin.
Clothespin. Okay, duct tape and clothespin. So that's what you're dealing with. That is the reason we don't go out and buy actual stringed instruments, and instead we're combining household items to make music. All right. Here's your freshly rosined bow, Drew.
Thank you. I don't know what notes I'm playing, and I need headphones.
Yeah, see, just from one little strum, look at all that rosin that came off onto the string.
Keep that one just in case.
Hell yeah, that's great. Need more rosin, Drew?
Alright, let's try this one. I need more rosin.
Here you go, Drew. Here's more rosin.
Thank you.
And just a quick tip for everyone. If you are recording a sound with two microphones at the same time, be sure you phase correct it, always. So in our case, we used a microphone and a direct input. So I'm going to phase correct it, and then let's hear what it sounds like after that. So here's all 6 of them. So I ended up only using one of the takes that Drew did. I mean, his playing today, his performance was just... so I only ended up using one of them. I picked the best one out of the 3 that we kind of wound up with, and just used that. And I just put it on kind of the more of the right side. And I'll show you what that sounds like mixed in here with the rest of the parts of the song. Here you go. Perfect. It sounds great.
So the only downside of using this instead of an actual cello, there's probably a lot of them, but the ones that I can think of are that you can't use these 2 middle strings because it doesn't come out well enough unless you're trying to like play it as a chord. You could play 2 strings at once if you want to have a chord, if you had to press really hard down. But for the most part, you can only use the top string or the bottom string. And yeah, if I had a little more rosin on where I'm playing here too. The bottom one sounds like a string bass. And the top one's much more like a cello. Yeah, and also you can't do any vibrato because, you know, it's not gonna... Unless you're just like tweaking.
Go ahead and give this a try, and let us know what you think in the comments. Oh yeah, you can use that little thing. Hope we saved you all some money and maybe some time, and hopefully this made your music sound better. Happy KO, everyone. Just as a little added bonus feature, we've decided to try this out on the guitar as well, and show you guys what that sounds like. And if you're thinking it'll sound good, well, just check this out.
Harder to play. And then this sounds amazing. Actually sounds better than I was thinking it was gonna sound. Beautiful.